What does present day idolatry look like? In Exodus, the Israelites make for themselves this golden calf and they worship it like an idol. And it seems far removed, right? I mean, I don't even know how to make a golden statue, but the recipe for idolatry hasn't changed. So, step one, how do idols start? In Exodus, the Israelites took the gold that God had given them through the Egyptians, and turned that gold into a gold calf. It was God's provision. It wasn't supposed to replace God. And that's the first lesson. You see, idols usually start as good gifts, good things in our lives from God. That could be our job, our talents, our platform, our partners. All good gifts, all good things to have, but we corrupt it and turn it into an idol. And that brings us to lesson two. How do we know when we've made something an idol? You see, it wasn't just the fact that they made a golden calf. It was the fact that they started giving this golden statue the attributes of God. You see, in many times in Exodus, God came to the people and said, I am Yahweh, I am the God who delivered you from Egypt. And what did these Israelites start saying about this golden calf? They started saying, this golden calf delivered us from Egypt. The very thing that we use to identify God is what they started to use to identify this golden calf. Present day examples look like, I don't know, someone saying, this relationship saved my life. No. It is God who says, I will never leave you. It is God who gave you community to enrich your life. It is God who saved your life, not that person. That person could go at any moment. My degree opened all of these doors for me, but it is God who says, I set before you an open door that no one can shut. That is the test. Who do you give the glory and the appreciation to? Who gets the trust and the credit? Who will you go to when you are in need? So the final question is, how do we get into this position? How does idolatry come to be? And we can learn from the Israelites that there were two main things. Number one was worry and impatience. And number two was lack of intimacy with God. You see, when Moses was communing with God for 40 days, they started to panic. They wanted something immediate, something visible. And we do the same when God seems slow, when he seems silent. Instead of waiting, we grab onto something that feels tangible and present and now. And number two, they had a lack of intimacy. You see, if you remember, God actually called the entire Israelite nation to be a nation of royal priests. But it was the Israelites who said, no. Moses can be our mediator between us and God. We don't want that one-on-one relationship because honestly, it seems scary and it seems overwhelming. And God honored that decision. But here's why that's dangerous. You see, they're effectively saying, Moses, you have the relationship with God. We will just live off of that. And that's dangerous because when anxiety comes and worries come, secondhand faith,